following video explores a technique known as the life purpose report. This long-forgotten process reveals an individual's destined purpose assigned at birth. In each episode, we examine how closely a famous individual's actual life path compares with the one that was predicted for them when they were born, exploring whether our destinies are determined by fate or shaped by our choices. Remember to like and subscribe, and don't forget to visit selfactivated.com for your free sample report. Today we're exploring the life purpose report of James Stephen Donaldson, also known as Mr. Beast, who was born on May 7, 1998 in Wichita, Kansas. Let's examine what his life purpose report predicted versus the reality of his extraordinary career. We will do this by exploring 3 key frequencies. To begin, we'll focus on the first of those frequencies, the challenge frequency. This frequency reveals your biggest life obstacle, the recurring negative patterns that hold you back from your true purpose. Often rooted in childhood experiences, these challenges become your greatest strengths once you recognize and work through them. For Mr. Beast, his unique challenge frequency was revealed to be the 11-2 frequency. This specific frequency is all about the challenge of finding your own path in life, a person's journey to build their own solid foundation, independent of others' expectations or guidance. For people with this frequency, it can show up in their daily life in 5 key ways. Fear of failure keeps you from taking risks or committing fully to opportunities. Overdependence on others for direction instead of trusting your own judgment. Difficulty following through on ideas or getting organized. Success feels unsafe or undeserving, so you sabotage achievements. School was challenging due to struggles with structured environments. Now, let's examine the evidence. Starting with structured environments, our research reveals compelling alignment. Donaldson openly discussed his struggles with college, stating, "I would go to college, but I couldn't stand it," and describing feeling completely lost in the structured academic environment. This directly supports that 4th point about struggling with structured environments. The fear of failure element, that first characteristic, is powerfully demonstrated through his own admissions about his early YouTube career. In interviews, he described lying awake at night with his heart pounding, terrified of becoming another forgotten YouTuber. This visceral fear nearly paralyzed him during his formative content creation years. Regarding the 4th point about success, feeling unsafe or undeserving, there's notable evidence in his financial behavior. Despite potentially being a billionaire on paper, he maintained a modest lifestyle in a small North Carolina house until recently and consistently reinvests every dollar earned back into his content, rather than accumulating personal wealth. This suggests an uncomfortable relationship with personal achievement. The second characteristic, overdependence on others for direction, is evidenced through his early career behavior. When family pressure led him to initially pretend to attend college, whilst secretly pursuing YouTube in his car rather than openly rebelling, he chose to lean on their plans while covertly following his own path. This demonstrates the classic pattern of depending on others' direction before finding confidence to stand independently. However, we could not find substantial evidence supporting the 3rd point about difficulty following through on ideas, as his current success trajectory suggests strong execution abilities. The next frequency we'll explore is the talent frequency. Your talent frequency contains the natural abilities that help you overcome challenges and fulfill your purpose. These talents are present from birth, but may initially appear as difficulties. Once you recognize and develop them, they become powerful tools for transforming obstacles into strengths. For Mr. Beast, his talent frequency was revealed to be the 13-4 frequency. Individuals with this energy have a natural ability to make people feel safe and understood. They radiate a calming, kind energy that helps others feel secure and supported, often acting as a safe harbour in a chaotic world. Once developed, people with this frequency start to show it in 4 key ways. They naturally step into roles that spread compassion and wisdom in the world. Their energy starts to have a profound effect, calming people down, opening hearts, and restoring hope. They start to become a living example of what it means to be emotionally wise and deeply caring. They bring a sense of calm and gentleness into every room they walk into. Let's examine how this aligns with Mr. Beast's documented journey. The first characteristic, stepping into roles that spread compassion, is evidenced through Beast Philanthropy, which he established with the explicit mission to address critical global challenges and teach everyone to stand up for another. The second point about having a profound effect on others is documented through his massive following of over 400 million across platforms. Observers note that through his generosity and compassion, he has inspired millions to believe in the power of kindness and generosity. This perfectly aligns with calming people down, opening hearts, and restoring hope. His embodiment of the third characteristic, becoming a living example of emotional wisdom and deep caring, manifests through tangible actions like building 100 wells to provide clean drinking water to 500,000 people across 5 African countries, funding eye surgeries for thousands, and creating food banks. These aren't publicity stunts, but systematic efforts to address human suffering. The one characteristic we were unable to corroborate is the fourth point about bringing calm and gentleness into every room he enters, as this would require personal testimonies about his in-person presence, which we couldn't reliably access. The final frequency we'll explore is the goal frequency. Your goal frequency represents what truly motivates you, your deepest dreams and desires that give life meaning. Often appearing first as challenges, these goals become clearer as you develop your talents. Mr. Beast's goal frequency was revealed to be the 5-5 frequency. This specific frequency is about becoming a messenger of truth, someone who stands strong in what they believe, shares their deep understanding clearly, and uses their inner wisdom to benefit everyone. They learn to embody their ideas and live out what they believe. When an individual has released this goal frequency, 5 key things happen. They stop doubting their voice and start treating it as something important and powerful. They stop hiding behind their ideas and instead embody them, living out what they believe. They start helping others by speaking, writing, or teaching from their deepest self. They feel confident sharing their unique gifts in real-world situations. They begin to see their voice, message, or creative work as a channel for truth. The 5-5 goal frequency shows perhaps the strongest alignment with Donaldson's current life phase. The first point, his evolution from doubting his voice to treating it as powerful, is evident in how he leverages his platform. With 400+ million followers, he doesn't just create entertainment, but actively uses his influence to teach an entire generation to care a little bit more. The second characteristic, the transition from hiding behind ideas to embodying them, is powerfully demonstrated through Beast Philanthropy, where he doesn't merely talk about charitable causes, but creates a sustainable organization that donates 100% of its revenue generated from content. This represents living out his beliefs rather than just promoting them. The third point about helping others through teaching emerges through Beast Philanthropy's mission to teach everyone to stand up for another and stop abdicating responsibility to others. This shows his confidence in sharing unique gifts and using his voice as a channel for truth, which addresses both the fourth and fifth characteristics. His elaborate challenges and philanthropic efforts that consistently push boundaries and create meaningful impact beyond entertainment further demonstrate the fourth point about feeling confident sharing gifts in real-world situations. So what does all this evidence tell us? The Life Purpose Report demonstrates remarkably strong alignment with Mr. Beast's documented life experiences across all 3 frequencies. The challenge frequency accurately captures his struggles with traditional structures and fear of failure. The talent frequency reflects his natural evolution into compassionate leadership. The goal frequency aligns with his current role as an influential messenger, using his platform for positive change. His ultimate life purpose frequency of 10-1, which is all about becoming your true self, represents someone destined to live authentically while serving as a channel for helping others and making a genuine difference. Donaldson's evolution from a fearful young creator to someone confidently using his influence to benefit millions perfectly exemplifies this journey of reaching his highest potential and serving as a living example of authentic purpose. Based on this analysis of how his documented life experiences align with his life purpose frequencies, we would rate Mr. Beast's alignment with his destined purpose at 9 out of 10. Now, having reviewed this evidence yourself, what rating would you give James Stephen Donaldson for living a life aligned with his destined purpose? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to visit selfactivated.com to discover your own life purpose report for free.